Okay, everyone ready to start? And I think on our rubric it says it has to be between 10 and 15 minutes. So if we're all just kind of watching the clock and making sure that we're not going over that, then we should be good.
Okay.
Okay, we can start with introductions. So I'm Amanda from Baylor.
I'm Leah Webb from Baylor.
I'm Ava DeQueer from Baylor.
I'm Andrew Daryush from Baylor.
I am Rafaela Bustamante from SPC.
I am Emmanuel Burgos from SPC.
I'm Precious Negala from SPC.
I'm John Urquizon from SPC.
I'm Gerald Jade B. Bukod from SPC.
So I'll go first with the presentation. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Good morning to our Baylor University teammates and good evening to everyone from San Pedro College. As part of our presentation exchange with the SPC team, we'll be presenting the US business leaders originally prepared by our Baylor teammates, and our assigned virtue is hope. Under the theme Leadership Virtues in Industry. When I first saw this topic, I thought, hope, that's something simple, right? But after understanding it deeper, I realized that hope is not just about being positive. It's actually what keeps leaders and teams moving forward even when things don't go as planned. So, in every organization or business, hope is that quiet force that reminds people that there's still something worth working for. Without it, even the most skilled leaders can lose direction. So, next slide. Hope, as defined by the Oxford English Dictionary, is the feeling of expectation and desire for something to happen. But as the American Psychological Association explains, it's also about believing that your efforts can lead to good outcomes, meaning hope is active, not passive. The Harvard Business Review even describes it as a leader's ability to envision a bit better future and to inspire others to believe in it too. For example, think of business leaders like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs. Their business industries didn't grow overnight. They faced failures, criticism, and uncertainty. But what made them different was their hope, their firm belief that their ideas could work and change the world. So in leadership, hope becomes the inner strength that says, we can still make this work. It's not blind faith, it's the courage to keep going because you believe in the purpose behind what you are doing. Next presenter.
Okay. On this slide, we have a quick overview of Amazon, which is Amazon headquarters are in Seattle, Washington, and the company was founded on July 15, 1994 by Jeff Bezos. Its informal mission is to be the most customer-centric company on earth. Today, Amazon operates across multiple industries, from online retail and cloud computing to digital streaming and artificial intelligence. This really shows how much influence Amazon has in both technology and everyday life. Next slide, please. So now, moving on the next slide, Baylor student had a chance to interview Kit Austin, who's a senior site leader at Amazon. During the interview, he shared his personal definition of hope, and he said the outcome that I'm looking for that I have no control in. If I have control in it, then I shouldn't be hoping. And I really like this quote because it shows a thoughtful approach to leadership, um, focusing on what we can control and trusting the process for the things we can. So together, these slides highlight both Amazon's global impact and the type of leadership mindset that helps drive its success. Next presentation.
Example of hope in industry. Kit Austin illustrated hope in action through Amazon's attempt to develop a cell phone specifically for children in collaboration with Motorola. The company invested $500 million into the project, but it ultimately failed to generate profit. Despite the setback, the research and technology developed during this process contributed significantly to the creation of Amazon Alexa, one of the company's most successful innovations. This example demonstrates that hope in industry often involves learning from failure. Even when goals are not achieved as planned, the hopeful pursuit in innovation and can lead to breakthrough and in future success. Next slide, please. What is hope at Amazon? The core hope at Amazon is not to align is to align its technological developments with the evolving needs and desire of consumers. Kit Austin explained that years ago, people would have dismissed the idea of having a activated device like Alexa in their homes. Yet today, millions of users rely on it daily. This transformation reflects Amazon's hopeful belief in creating meaningful innovations that people might not have yet realized they need. Their hope drives them to take creative risks, anticipate consumers' behavior, and develop products that redefine convenience and connection in everyday life. Next present.
So here, Kit advice. This slide shares motivational message about hope and perseverance in life and work. So he compares hope to faith, saying that you have to believe in it and keep holding on. And Kit also says that as long as you keep trying and don't give up, you're not truly failing because effort itself is a form of success. Next presenter, please.
Living out hope. Living out hope means choosing to see possibilities even when faced with uncertainty or challenges. It involves maintaining a positive and determined mindset that focuses on what can be achieved rather than what has gone wrong. A hopeful individual leads with a forward looking vision, inspiring others to believe that progress and improvement are possible despite obstacles. Moreover, living out hope requires modeling resilience, responding to setbacks with problem solving adaptability instead of fear or discouragement. By doing so, hope becomes not just an emotion, but guiding principle for perseverance, innovation, and leadership, both personal and professional life. For culture comparison, when comparing Amazon in the United States and Lucky for appliances in the Philippines, we can see both similarities and differences, especially in how they show hope in their work. Both companies value hard work, good relationships, and a positive attitude when facing challenges. At Amazon, hope is seen in their drive to create new ideas and technologies, while at Lucky 4 Appliances, hope is shown through teamwork and effort to make better products and serve customers well. The difference is that Americans usually speak directly and decide quickly, while Filipinos prefer polite communication and group decision making. Even with these differences, both company that show that hope helps people stay motivated, work together, and keep improving. I will now give the floor to the Baylor University to present their insights and findings.
Now we're moving on to giving our insights on the Philippines and their interview of Lucky Four Appliances.
Oh, can you go back a slide? Thank you. Hope is the belief in a positive future that fuels motivation and resilience. In business, it's a big driver for employees because it leads to more engagement, motivation, or innovation, performance. For leaders, it's a strategy that helps inspire and guide their teams through challenges towards their goals. And according to the Collins Dictionary, hope is a feeling of desire and expectation that things will go well. And the Merriam-Webster Dictionary says that hope means wanting something to happen or to be true and believing it could actually happen.
Andrew, I think this is your slide.
Sure, I thought it was the next slide, my bad. I'd like to talk a little about the company that the Filipino students were able to learn about. It's called Lucky Four Appliances. It was founded in 2017 under RGC Corporation, which was originally established by Rapol John Rasay's father. And the company manages appliance retail operations and has expanded to 8 inner cities across the region in Philippines. And it's guided by a vision of growth and legacy, as they later venture into the hotel industry through Habitation, which was their first hotel management business. And the hotel was soon later acquired from a cooperative bank, which is being renovated to offer full services soon. And they continue to grow by focusing on innovation, research, and customer satisfaction while staying competitive and maintaining profitability.
So a little bit about the Filipinos industry leader that you guys got to interview is Rapol John Rose. And just like Andrew just said, he's a businessman, serves as one of the executives at Lucky for Appliances. And he serves under his father, who started the RGC Corporation. Some of the quotes, or one of the quotes that he said during his interview was, "Not everyone is meant to be a businessman, but everyone can succeed by understanding their own capabilities."
And so, an example of hope in the industry was whenever, under Ray Paul John's leadership, Lucky Four Appliances decided to venture into the hotel industry, extending beyond just their appliance industry that they already were in. And so, despite the risks and challenges that came with this of going into a new industry, it proved really successful. It also demonstrated the importance of having a hopeful outlook when going into things and how that breeds growth for businesses.
At Lucky for Appliances, hope means believing in the company's growth and long-term vision, even when things get tough. They say committed to innovation and improvement in both the appliance and hotel industries. The company keeps confidence in their people and their ability to overcome obstacles. And they also view every setback as a learning experience that helps build future success. And finally, they keep faith in their legacy, making sure that the business continues to grow for future generations.
And Mr. Rasay's advice is pretty simple. With hope, perseverance, and purpose, success becomes possible. It's always about depending on counting on others and counting on yourself and believing in yourself. And that's how you achieve success, in Mr. Rasay's opinion.
And lastly, some just cultural comparison. We talked about this earlier, but some similarities are that hope and perseverance are super important. Leadership and teamwork play a key role. Some differences include that U.S. culture is fast-paced and competitive, while Filipino is more family-oriented, relationship-oriented. And so those are some key elements. and just living out hope. Students from both cultures recognize that hope is a universal virtue and encourages perseverance through challenges, learning from failures. And just a creative aspect, one thing that I wanted to share is that mountains can symbolize hope and going through hard times and facing challenges, we can have hope through that. And so these are postcards from the Rocky Mountain National Park, and the US is really big with national parks. So I just wanted to share that aspect. But thank you all so much. Yeah.
Thank you. And it was so fun to get to share our perspectives on the virtue of hope.